So I want to show you how I blend two shades. I see different people do it differently, but I want to show you what I do. I recommend that when you're blending two shades together, you place the shade that is closest to your skin tone down first. And I also recommend that that first shade that you're going to, the first layer, whatever shade that is that you're going to put down first, that it is not too melted, because you're trying not to cover all the grids with the first layer. You're not quite tan, not quite nude, you're in between. You would blend two shades. Just the same, if you're in between tan and mish, you could blend two shades. And that's why we're combining the sample size into two shades, so people can mix and match and create their own custom shade. Blending two shades can be a little bit tricky, but I didn't want to just create a video. I want to do a live video, so not an edited video. If something goes wrong, I can at least show you here how to fix it. Again, I'm trying not to cover the grids fully in this first layer. Important is that both shades are melted at the same time, so they're both ready to work at the same time, basically. And then I'm going to go in with the much softer tan, and I'm just going over that where I place the nude. And the reason why I want the top one to be, which is the second layer, to be softer is because I really want it to blend in with that first shade that I put down. I'm going to go back in again and apply my nude again on top. So now I'm just covering the tube and I'm just using the cap to just blend out the product so it's nice and flat. And as usual, it dries pretty quickly. Guys, this is how the application is supposed to go down. It's not supposed to be crumbly. If at any point during your application it is crumbly, it just means that the product is not melted enough and you just need to drop it back into your hot water or use your blow dryer if that's how you're melting it. I'm going to go ahead and just drop my both tubes back into my hot water just in case when I turn it over I see anything that needs fixing, then the product will be melted and I don't have to waste any time. As you can see, there's no transfer. These things that you see in my edited videos are not, well, there goes my mannequin head, are not camera tricks. So I'm just blending it out and trying to blend the both shades together while I'm also making sure that the knots are covered, because the lace is normally covered once you apply the product, but the knots are not always covered. And that's to do with how big the knots are really. So if you have those tiny knots, it will be instantly covered. But if you have the big knots, you will have to make sure the product is properly blended out in order for the knots to be covered. I know this is not everybody's shade, but I find the reason I'm doing the nude and the tan is because this is the shade that most people tend to have to mix. So I'm going to do the mish and the tan maybe tomorrow. Today I want to do the tan and the nude. So I'm just taking my time to blend out the product, making sure it's nice and flat and that there's no lumps or bumps. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of oil, and I like to put it in my hand so I have better control so I don't put too much oil on my hair. And I'm just placing it only where the product is. This is cleaning up any excess product that is on the hair, also just releasing any of the hair that got stuck in the product. So for any of you who knows what the shades look like, there are quite a few pictures, posts of the shade Nude on the page. You can see that this is not the Nude. This is a custom shade and clearly not sticky or tacky. At this stage, all you have to do is just go in and look if any hair is stuck anywhere and just release it. And I just like to go behind the parting with my comb like this. Really, guys, it's yours. Just touch and feel and, make it yours. Check what needs to be customized, how you want to customize it. And that's really it. How long is shipping? Shipping is depending on where you are. Keep it brief. Shipping is depending on where you are. I know a lot of people think we are either a Swiss or a Canadian company. Yes, we started in Switzerland, but we're not in Switzerland. I'm currently in Toronto. This is where Toronto, Canada. This is where the product is made, but our distribution center is in the US. So all shipment is done out of the US. So shipping is between, I would say 3 to 7 days, depends on the option you choose at checkout. Unfortunately, since COVID, we do not do the overnight shipping anymore because the Postal Service do not have a problem to take your money for overnight service, but they're not guaranteeing it. The last few times we tried it. Oh, so you're in the US. Yes. If you choose the free shipping, which we offer, that will typically takes 5 days, could be less. And if you choose the paid shipping, I think that's going to be priority, and that would be about 2 days. So that's the shade Nude and the shade Tan combined the way I just did it. Tiala Monica, I'm sorry, I'm probably saying this wrong. Yes, so you said shipping is usually a week within the US. Yeah, I would agree. So guys, I'm gonna save this video. Nothing that I do in those edited videos are not camera trick. None of the product is coming off. The product is already set. The product is dry. Keep it brief. I'm going to be 100% honest. There is a learning curve to this product. I know some people who know the product and gets it in one go will be like, what learning curve are you talking about? I know that there can be a learning curve for some people. For some people, it's instant perfection. So if it's put on wrong, it will look horrible. If it's put on the way I just did it, it will look amazing. And as we know that there can be a learning curve, we do offer support. So if you buy the product and you struggle to apply it, you can reach out. You can send me a DM and I will personally get onto a one-on-one application session with you to see what you're doing wrong and support you. As you can see, knots are not bleached. Lace is not tint. This is applied right into front of your eyes. There's no tricks here. It's not sticky, not tacky. It dries really within minutes, as in 3 minutes.